Hi, everyone, and welcome to this evening's meditation. I did this meditation with a group earlier, and I felt like it needs to be posted here too. Um, I'm just answering the call, so I feel called to do this. Here I am sharing. We talked about the importance of patience and the importance of compassion for ourselves and for others, especially right now. And this idea that we're all going through so much and on a global scale with this whole pandemic thing. And then to take into account all of the changes we're going through in our own lives, everything from aging to being separated from loved ones through some of us feeling ill that's not related to COVID or struggling with health issues, money issues, all the things that normal life brings to us before the pandemic even appeared. We're always going through change. So, this meditation certainly helps us in those moments and in moments like these. It's important that we remember to be patient and compassionate to ourselves and recognizing when people are not being patient and compassionate, that they're struggling and they just don't have the tools to manage, or maybe they're just at capacity. And so we need to be able to hold the space for them. And our meditation practice is also giving us the ability to decompress so that we can create more space and be able to take the squeeze with whatever life has to throw at us without popping or breaking. So I invite you to get comfortable into your favorite meditation position, sitting with the spine straight, chin parallel to the floor, face relaxed, bringing attention on the breath. And if you hear anything in the background, I too am at home with my family. So we're just going to allow whatever is to be. Closing your eyes, bringing your attention to the breath. Just noticing the sensation of the breath as it enters in through the nose, travels down into the lungs, and then back out again. And staying with that sensation. And beginning to slow the breath down as much as you can. If you're familiar with abdominal breathing, then I invite you to begin practicing that. Either way, making the breath slow, steady, and deep. And with every breath, feeling yourself settle more and more into the stillness within, letting go of everything that's happening around you. You may wish to focus on an area in the body where you feel that the breath is the most pronounced. So that could be the sensation of the breath in the nostrils. It could be the sensation of the breath as it travels down the back of the throat to the lungs. It might be the rising and falling of the chest or the abdomen, wherever you feel the breath the most present in the body. Keep your attention there. And we're going to use the analogy of an arrow of awareness that is directed by your attention. So, wherever attention goes, the energy of your awareness will follow. And so, throughout our practice, we're going to try to keep that arrow pointing toward the breath. And if and when you notice that arrow of awareness taking off with your attention, maybe to sensations in the body or with thoughts or emotions or maybe noises in the environment, the practice is simply to notice when that happens and to guide that arrow of awareness to point back to the breath. And you can do that as many times as you need to without any judgment. Just notice and redirect. Next, I invite you on every inhale breath to draw on the energy of anyone that has come into your life and shown you patience or compassion. And remember how that felt to be seen at a vulnerable time, to be accepted at a vulnerable time, the freedom to be who you are without any judgment. And think of every person, every moment you've had patience or compassion shown to you. And on every inhale breath, draw that energy into the body, into the mind, into your being. And as you do so, have a sense of gratitude, silently saying thank you. And as you draw that positive energy in, you may notice you get the vision of a face, a familiar face, or maybe even a name will pop into your mind of someone who specifically showed you compassion and patience throughout your lifetime. And if that happens, then silently wish gratitude to that person. And on every exhale breath, we're going to pay it forward. We're going to take that energy of compassion and patience that's been shown to us, and we're going to send it out into the world with the intention of it going to wherever it is needed, knowing there's more than enough. And as you do so, you may see specific familiar faces pop up or names of people you know who you know right now could use some extra patience and compassion. And if this happens, Hold the space for those people and continue to send patience and compassion to them. So every inhale, we are receiving patience and compassion that has been given to us. And on every exhale breath, we're giving it back, giving it out to the world. Inhale, bringing in the energy of patience and compassion that has been given to us throughout our lifetime. Exhale, paying it forward and giving it to those in need right now. And now I invite you to bring your attention to the heart center, right in the middle of the chest. Still drawing in the energy of patience and compassion that has been shown to you throughout your lifetime, but letting it collect in the heart center. Asking, where do I need to show myself more patience? How can I be more patient with myself? Is there a part of me that is fearful, that is angry, that is confused, sad, anxious, and so on? Are there parts of me that just doesn't know what to do? Can I be patient enough to leave room for error without judgment? Can I leave room for growth without imposing a timeline that is more suitable for my ego than it is for my heart? And ask, where else can I show more compassion to myself? Can I hold the space for all the emotions that I'm feeling and allow them to be safely and freely expressed without judgment? And can I witness myself experiencing this moment in time? Can I allow myself in my own presence to be vulnerable? And can I love my own humanity? Knowing that the more that I show up for myself and offer patience and compassion toward myself, the better prepared I am to hold the space for others and to show them compassion and patience. And I will be ready to answer the call that is destined to come my way, to be there for others, to be a steady, calm, centering presence for others, to respond in a way that allows for the highest and greatest good for all. And if I'm out in the public, if I need to leave to get my food or to get food for someone else, or if I am a first responder or a healthcare worker on the front lines, or even an employee in the hospital that has to be there, if I witness a fellow human being being impatient and lacking compassion, may I not judge, but may I hold the space for them and understand they are suffering. And that I may not react out of emotion, but respond out of wisdom. Bringing your attention back to the breath, back to the body, feeling yourself sitting, or maybe you're lying down, feeling the gravity of the body in whatever position you are in, meeting the surface that you are on, and wiggling the fingers and the toes, gazing down past your nose when you open your eyes, and keeping your gaze there. Still focusing on breath. And then slowly lifting the gaze of your eyes toward the horizon line in the room, gazing straight ahead. Thank you for joining me this evening. May you give yourself love, patience, and compassion. And may you be able to share that with others, to pay it forward. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Stay healthy, stay sane, and stay close to your peace. Thank you. Namaste.